So this will be the quarterfinal matches. Let's take a look at the players sheet. Kyle Berkshire is going up against Brandon Flynn. Landon Gentry versus Ryan Reisbeck. Rob Tietmeyer, Will Hogue, Justin James, Josh Koch. So we got a murderer's row of hitters hitting. 24 guys entered today and lady. And Kanani Lodge made her professional debut. Did very well. She made it to the round of 16. Hit a lot of balls in play. Jeremy Nowak, you ended up winning the last set, and you were the bubble boy, unfortunately, in poker.
Yeah. It's those first 2 rounds going OB came back and bit me pretty hard, but yeah, I was starting to feel a lot better towards the end, and it was it's a long drive though, right?
Yeah, it is a long drive. We got Tim Burke that came on. I want to see Tim. Tim, like, just request just so we can see your face.
Yeah.
You'll probably pick up 3,000-4,000 followers just by putting your face on us. All right, we're ready to go.
All right.
Brandon Flynn, are you starting it off, or is Berkshire? I would say Berkshire is going to be in the hammer. He's going to let Brandon go first.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. Ask Mr. Novak. He wants to hit some batting practice with me. Ryan O. Sinsky. All right, here we go. First ball, Brandon Flynn. OB left. That was a nice mid-ball flight there. Yeah. A little turnover action.
He strikes the ball well.
He does. So they're going to hit alternate shots. We're doing this for YouTube. Right now we can look at the TrackMan numbers. Brandon was 210 ball speed. So we got TrackMan 4 out right now. So we're tracking all the balls, all the data, so all the guys can see their numbers. Kyle Berkshire. First ball. Set number 1 of the quarterfinals. Big ball down the right side. It's holding its line down the far right side.
I think it's going to be in.
It's going to be close. Hugging the line, landing now.
I don't know. Might be a little out there.
It's close.
It was close. Very close.
So let me see the TrackMan numbers. Kyle went 220 right there, 183 miles per, or 148, 220. So a little floater down the right side. There's a great shot of Kyle's ass right there. So let me try to move over. Look at this. It's all good. He's locked in. I know our 7 lady followers are going to like that. Oof. Brandon Flynn's going to be OB right. Like I said, there's a great shot of the world champions. But Shook Knight has entered the chat room. Tyler Beasley, one of the best dancers on the planet, has entered the chat room. Brandon Flynn, 212 ball speed. So he's hit 210, 212 first 2 balls. I don't know if Berkshire got a number as of yet. Berkshire down the far left side. This one's holding its line. He's flirting with the lines right now.
He really is.
I mean, he's extremely close.
Oh, bounce left.
Bounce left, so.
We'll see.
Any callbacks yet? No numbers?
Yeah, we got 149.5.
All right, Berkshire went 366 down the left side. Like I said, it was just a little high floater, a little draw. Not too much movement, but look at his spin rates. Didn't read the spin rate there. So hopefully Kyle didn't eat too much barbecue, because I'm going to be tasting it there with that angle that I have. Brandon Flynn, OB right. So this is the quarterfinals. This is set number 1 of 4. Brandon Flynn, Orlando. Kyle Berkshire, Crofton, Maryland. World number 1, 2019 world champion. This is ball number 3 for Kyle Berkshire. He's at 366. OB left.
Missed that one pretty good. He's going to start stepping on it here. There's 150 club head, 211 ball speed.
Kyle mishit that one there. I said it was a miss hit. He was miss hit at 212, but 150 ball speed. So his club speed is picking up right now. He's looking good. So, hi, Tommy. How are you, buddy? I miss you. Hopefully next time you come out here. All right, Brandon Flynn, ball 4. Nice ball flight down the left side. This one's kind of like Kyle's ball, hugging down the left side. It's going to be really close. I'm going to say it's going to go OB left.
Yeah.
Landing now. Jeremy, I mean, you played pro ball. Like, you like being in these situations. This is like crunch time here, you know?
Oh yeah, no, it's exciting. I always liked playing under pressure. I tell you what, though, when you get to that 6th ball after hitting OB for the first 5, that's a different type.
That's being like down 0-2 with Randy Johnson throwing a slider to you.
I would say 0-2 after you already got the hat trick on the day. That's what that feels like.
All right. Berkshire's literally flirting with the line right now. He's hitting the ball. He's hitting the ball nice. He's changed his, definitely his ball flight the last 3 or 4 sets, and he's got the 2 longest balls of the day, maybe 3 longest balls of the day at 391, 390, and I believe 396.
Yeah, he went 223 with the 390 ball, so that's a big ball.
Yeah. All right, Brandon Flynn, Martin Borgmeyer, if you want to get on here, we'd love to chat with you. He's hitting a good ball flight. Just they said the club face is open at impact. I mean, that ball doesn't really have that much movement on it. He's OB right, so that was 213. That was his best ball speed of the set. So Berkshire has 2 balls left. Brandon has 1. Kyle's at 366 right now. This is quarterfinal number 1. Kyle Berkshire, world number 1. Big ball right down the right side. If that holds, it started out right, a little bit of a draw. This is by far his best ball of the set. If it stays in, this is going to be a big one, but this is literally hugging the line. 221 miles per hour, OB right. So these guys are literally flirting with the lines right now. They're hitting the ball really well, too. There hasn't been, like, any crazy mishits at all.
Not at all.
So
doesn't surprise me, though. These are 2 really good ball strikers right here.
Absolutely. Brandon Flynn down to his last ball. He needs to put it 367 or more. There's a good ball holding down the right side, but like I said, this is like 11 of these balls are literally flirting down the left side or the right side. This one's hugging the line, landing now. I don't know if that's going to stay in play or not. It's going to be close. It's OB, so Kyle Berkshire is going to take down the first set. And it said, Brandon didn't hit any balls in play, but there wasn't any like errant shots. Like he literally just hugged the lines that entire time.
Yeah, he was consistent ball speeds and club head speeds that whole time and just missing. But that's it. Long drive, man.
It is long drive. So I mean, if you put these guys over in slot number 1, they probably hit 5 balls in play. If you put them in slot 4, they probably hit 5 or 6 balls in play. So they were just missing by a little bit. Look at this guy, the big deal, real deal.
Fun fact.
Ryan Reisbeck, 42 years old, the Stormin' Mormon, right?
Ryan actually
Mr. Dr. Pepper himself.
He batted 1,000 in college.
He did bat 1,000 in college.
Pretty amazing.
366-yard best ball.
All right, so we got Landon Gentry, Ryan Reisbeck, some veterans in the sport. Landon's been around a really long time. Ryan Reisbeck's been around since probably 2010-11. So we're hitting alternate shots. We're doing this for YouTube so we can get the club speed and ball speed numbers a lot easier to keep track of. So these sets are going to take just a little bit longer, not too much longer than a 3-minute set, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I like the suspense.
No, it's good. I mean, the alternate shots is just cool to me because now we get to see, Kyle had a lot of sets last year where, he'd knock a guy out in his first swing and, on TV you get to see him swing one time. Like I think Rochester, he'd take 4 swings?
Yeah.
So yeah, being able to hit pretty much full sets from both guys, it's more exciting to me.
Absolutely. So I said, the worst you're going to see is 5 balls from each guy. So Landon Gentry, the pride of Jacksonville. So Landon's natural ball flight, 130 to 150 feet in the air, nice tight draw. So he slings it, has a beautiful ball flight, and you got Ryan Reisbeck, just the cool cat customer, the veteran, cagey. Not even cagey, he's a stud,
Oh, yeah.
Cagey's like being 4'2", 107 pounds, but Ryan's a monster. 6'4", 6'5", 270 pounds. A pure Salt Lake City beef. Reisbeck, big ball, right side, starting it down with a little draw, That was Justin James's ball flight earlier on in the day. Justin was just tossing him down that right side, turning him over and letting that ball run for days. That's a good start for Ryan.
It's a 212 ball speed, 143 club head.
365 yards.
All right, so Kyle Berkshire last set went 366. Ryan started off with a 365, and we talked about that earlier on in the day that normally in a 6-ball set, your first ball is normally your best ball. So hopefully, Ryan can build on that.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a good start. Landon Gentry pounds it. Obi left. So now that Ryan's got a nice ball in play, as we would say in lawn drive, build on it. Now we'll probably work on, like I said, I think today the high ball has worked better.
Yeah,
but
he's going to start stepping on it a little bit here. It's always a benefit of getting one in play early, then get your body a little more free moving and start having fun.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I like the start of that ball flight. He started it down the left side though with a draw. So let's look at these numbers. Ryan's right at 210. That was a 209 ball speed. Might have caught it slightly off the toe a little bit. 145 club speed. So that was a slight miss hit. It's still at 209. So I said more than likely got it off the toe there.
Sometimes that's a good thing.
Oh,
You know,
Lord.
get some good spin rates off the toe.
Ooh, I like this ball right here. Landon Gentry. Same ball flight as Ryan Reisbeck. Starting it down the right side of the grid with a draw. Landing right about now. His ball was a little bit higher than Ryan's, so I'm interested to see what that's going to come back at it. So there was a big bounce there. Landon went 383, but he's shaking his head. I don't think he's acting like he didn't like that ball.
367 yards.
367. He's got him by 2 yards. Now you can cut the tension with a butter knife. So Landon just took the lead at 367. Like I said, he hit his ball probably about 20 feet higher than Ryan. Same profile, ball profile as far as draw. Ryan turning it over. So both guys going with the draw in this set.
They're hitting pretty much the same shot.
Yep.
They're both between 209, 212 ball speed with a draw. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they finish up here with these final 3 balls.
How about the yardages right now? You have Reisbeck at 65. Gentry at 67, Kyle Berkshire at 66. So everybody's in and around the same number right now within a couple yards of each other. And you're looking at pretty much an even matchup. That's a good ball right there. It's right down the middle of the fairway, a little draw. You're not getting much of a reaction out of Landon right now, but 213. If it's a hot grid, that's going to roll for a long ways. Yeah. So, like I said, Landon hit an 83, but 355.
Ball must have just
349.
stopped.
So yeah, the ball it just hit a little too low. Landon's last ball was probably about
349.
Landon's ball right there is probably about 100 feet off the ground, if not a little bit lower than that.
Yeah, definitely got to carry it today.
Yeah, you got to keep the ball in the air here. Yep, Landon Gentry's at 67. Ryan's at 65. Ball number 4 for Reisbeck is a tight draw here, but this one's going to land a little short of. It might not even stay in play. So taking up a lot of real estate. We got a little hush of wind, a little brush, a hush, or whatever you want to call it, more downwind. So these last couple balls here, you might see mid-70s. Take it down.
Yeah, wind's kind of been shifting all day. So.
Now Landon's looking good. He's looked good all day today. Little slinger, as you would call it. That's a fairway finder. But like I said, we talked about last time. It's a little soft between 315, 330. So if the ball lands in there, like even though that wasn't, that was a decent ball flight, but it's just a little too low. I think
362,
352. Yeah, the ball gets on the ground a little bit too quick. The numbers aren't going to be the same. So like I said, yeah, Landon's ball went about 20 feet higher than Ryan's. Same ball profile, starting it out down the right side with a little bit of a draw, but Landon just hit his higher because the ball speeds are the same, like 209, 210.
Ooh.
I like that ball flight.
Hang
I
on.
like that ball flight, but once again,
Strong.
Ryan just started it down this left center of the fairway with a big draw.
Bounce left.
Bounce left.
218. That was a big
Yeah,
ball there from
Ryan, yeah, like 218 ball speed from Ryan Reisbeck right there. So.
Out of bounds left.
I mean, those are Ryan numbers right there.
Yep.
So if he could translate that into his last ball here, that'd be a big ball.
All right, so this is quarterfinal number 2. Kyle Berkshire ended up beating Brandon Flynn with 366. Landon Gentry to 367 against Ryan's 65. Ooh, I like this one. He slipped a little bit.
Yeah, he
Looked like
missed it
he slipped.
A 196 ball speed.
Yeah, 196 ball speed. He said the numbers don't lie there. So his club speed was great, but his right foot looked like it slipped a little bit there. 342. All right.
342 yards.
There we go.
So if Ryan puts one in play at 218 ball speed with the same ball height that he had last ball, you're looking at a mid-70s to probably an 80 here. Nope, that one's probably going to stay in play, but Ryan hit this one probably about 80 feet in the air.
Yeah.
214 ball speed, but just not enough height. So it looks like Landon Gentry is going to take the second 352. So yeah, today's a carry grid. So those numbers that were put up, those were really good balls that were hit. They just didn't hit them high enough. So out in Utah back in the day at Ryan's grid, those would have been better for that grid, but this is more of a carry grid today. All right, so Landon Gentry is going to make it to the semifinals. He's going to match up against Kyle Berkshire. And now we have Rob Tietmeyer versus Will the Thrill, Fire Marshal Will Hogue. Quarterfinal number 3. We're live at the One Stop Power Shop, Newton Grove, North Carolina. Professional Long Drivers Association, event number 2. Landon Gentry with a 367 against Ryan Reisbeck's 365. So we've had the 3 balls that have been in play are within 2 yards of each other.
Yeah, I mean that's where this game will get you. You know, I think I had 3 times today I got beat by a yard, and yeah, man. You know, as far as match play, that's everything right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I mean, these guys are hitting the ball well though. That's good to see. You know, when you have finals, especially like, you know, once we get this sport, you know, up and going like it should.
7 million followers right now. Yeah, we got 7 million people on. Sorry, we got 7 million. So yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Once we get the sport up and running, I mean, I know we got some viewers today. We're gonna have some good views from Kyle's channel, but you know, having these match play finals go like this, where it's pretty even matched, and guys are striking the ball well, it always makes for good television.
Now, you might not be able to hear Swingman as well as I can because we got the headphones on. Look at these things. These are aero-grade technology. These are $14 million headphones. All right, Rob Tietmeyer, the pride of Atlanta, Mississippi. Going first, OB left against Will the Thrill, Fire Marshal Will Hogue. Good to see Will back in action.
Out of bounds left.
I reckon Will's getting married September. We'll be there for the party, for the celebration.
Will was just hitting inside, and he put up a 224 up in there. So he said he was feeling really good going into this final. So let's see if he can translate it out here. He's got some raw pop.
We just missed
There was
Will.
a low scud on the left side, miss hit, a little heely.
Oh. All right, we missed it. So Martin, are they talking shit to you right now? Martin Borgmeyer. I said, what a character that guy is. You gotta love Martin. The winner of them all. So Will's got a number 346.
Will Hogue strikes first with 346 yards.
Rob Tietmeyer, final 8 last year. Obi Wright. So most of these guys right now are, you know, anywhere 210 up to 220 ball speed. Will is a 220 guy. Tietmeyer with a 204 there.
He's a good-looking guy, though. He's got a great smile.
Yep. All right, ball number 2 for Will Hogue. Obi Wright.
It's a 216.
216. Yep. That's moving it.
So what has Will's flight been today?
Well, how do we talk about him when he's standing right next to us?
I don't know.
You know? I mean,
I don't think he'd be offended. He's pretty big, though.
he is. Rob Tietmeyer. Ooh, good ball for Rob, right down the middle of the fairway. So he hit that 208. It had no spin. So like I said, if he can carry it 345, 350, you'll see a mid-60 ball, if not 70. I like that ball flight from Rob.
363.
363. I mean, you know, like the Rain Man here. So, I mean, the numbers are pretty much, you know, all the same. Say Rob's 207 ball speed, you know, is matched even Kyle at 220. He just flighted that ball really well.
Oh, yeah.
Really well. So, Will, his natural ball is a little pull action with a cut back.
Ooh,
you know, oh,
that
Will
is
the thrill.
215.
Oof, that was a good ball right there.
Roll. That doesn't have much spin at all.
That ball was probably a 2-yard cut down the far right side.
Going with
and
369.
Released. I'm going to 379. Yeah,
wow,
that was a
that's
good
what
flight.
I meant.
Yeah, you did. You know,
You're
like
good,
I say,
Will.
little pull, Johnny. You know, he just pulls a little bit with a little cut there.
379 yards.
Will the thrill. There we go.
He's got really big arms.
He does. He can bench press like 500 pounds. And that was like kind of a joke, but it's not because he can bench press 445.
Ooh,
It's a good ball flight from
into that one.
Tietmeyer.
208.
208. Like I said, he just center punched both those balls.
He's flighting the ball very well.
And this is really what it's going to come down to is horsepower, you know, or a good bounce because 354.
That just stopped.
That's 379 is going to be tough to beat.
Yeah.
I mean that ball had literally Will's ball was just flat,
Yeah.
no spin, little cut. There he is, the little pull Johnny right there, pull cut. Jason Zuback won, I don't know, 5 world championships with that. Look at that. I saw that bounce.
That bounced straight right.
218. That one was good. That was like we were just talking about. You hit a pull cut.
379.
Another 379. So we talked about what's his ball flight. We called it a pull cut. Just hit a 379. Again, started it right down the left hash with a little cut. Yeah. I like that ball flight a little bit better from Rob. That one's going to go OB right. Yeah, Martin, we wish you were here. Will's from Memphis, so naturally he's a beast, of course, you know. Christopher, Unleashed. Mr. Hall, welcome to the telecast. OB left. That's a double in the gap. Double in the gap. Little line drive in between left and center there.
Yeah, he would have ran that out for a double.
He would have ran that out. Well, Will's fast. He gets a good carom off the wall. He could have had a triple there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Tietmeyer's down to his last ball here. He set 2 good balls in play. He's at 63. Will has 2 balls at 79. Will's top ball speed was 218, and I believe Tietmeyer's was 208. Oof.
Ooh,
it's a good ball, but this one's leaking out right. So Will Hogue's going to take this set. He will be in the semifinals. That was Tietmeyer's fastest ball speed, too, at 210.
Yeah.
Good job, Will.
Good boy, Will.
He's cool as a cat, man. I tell you right now, man. He's so cool. They had 24 hitters today. Look at that. Sorry, ladies, you can't get none of that. He's getting married September 26th. Everyone's invited. Everyone's invited.
379 yards.
All right, so this is a good matchup right here. Justin James versus Josh Koch. Josh ended up winning the PLDA event number 1. Justin James, world number 1 for several years, like 2 years, and the 2017 world champion because this guy let him win. I let you win, Justin. You're welcome. You're welcome. I never wanted the fame or the money. You know?
Yeah.
It's something they can never take away from me that I gave him the championship, you know?
Oh, yeah. This will be a good matchup.
This is a good matchup.
You can see a lot of speed here.
There's some 220 boys. There's a 220 party, and everybody's coming, man. Shit.
What's the fastest ball today? 223, I think, Kyle. 223 and a half.
Yep. All right. So what we'll do here is we'll do the quarterfinals, and then we will come back for the semifinal and final match on another live. So we can chop this up so people can watch the quarterfinals on our stories or our main feed, and then we'll do the main feed for the semifinals and finals. Justin James, Josh Koch, quarterfinal number 4. You're going to see Kyle Berkshire, Landon Gentry, Will the Thrill, Fire Marshal Will Hogue. Then we got hitbombs.corn. So Kyle's, like I said, very kind to donate the money that he receives from advertising revenue on YouTube. If you guys aren't following Kyle Berkshire on YouTube, you give him a follow. Follow One Stop Power Shop as well for the live coverage. Me and Nowak, Mr. Nowak, former professional baseball player as well. You know,
The Swingman.
the Swingman at _the Swingman
At the Swingman _
at the Swingman
There you
_.
YouTube, the Swingman. So
Yep.
I'll have some more highlights on my channel. But yeah, Kyle's channel should be pretty neat with the ball tracers and
Yep.
get to see where these shots are going. So you'll see that first round how close these guys were to the grid.
Yeah. Those are actually Nick Kiefer's pants that Justin's wearing. So those are his actually pants. Those are Nick Kiefer's pants. So Justin flew in late last night, and his suitcase got left at the airport in Jacksonville. So he had to wear Nick Kiefer's pants today. They practically stuck to him.
It's got some big
So Josh
quads.
Koch has got pants stuck to his legs as well. But yeah, Lee Cox, absolutely. You know. So this is a good matchup right here. These two guys, just studs. 220 club, 220 club, 230 club, 230 club. You hit 220s earlier on this year.
Yeah, earlier this year. I got to do it out here. That's what I got to start doing.
Yeah. So accuracy is a premium.
Yeah, I learned that today. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, Kanani Lodge proved that today. She just hit balls in play, you know, and let everybody else just beat themselves.
Congrats to her. That was awesome. That was her first appearance.
Yeah.
Facing a bunch of dudes, and she held her own. She got into
She did.
top 16 and
Just kept putting balls in play.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
It was awesome to watch.
She's going to do really well in the women's division.
All right, here we go. Justin James, Josh Koch, quarterfinal number 4, PLDA, event number 2. It's the 220 club right here. 2017 world champion Justin James, former world number 1, going up against Josh Koch, the PLDA event number 1 winner. So Justin's ball flight today has been awesome. He's been hitting, you know, his biggest balls today have been tight draws, starting them out right, and letting the balls release. That one went OB left. Started left. No. So, and now this grid. I mean, this grid sets up perfect for Koch. He's a high cut guy, and he literally in golf he eliminates the right side of the grid and just starts out left and hits that natural high cut. Big ball, Josh Koch, right down the middle. I mean, we called it.
Just like you said.
You couldn't have planned it any better.
That
like
is
just
exactly
drew it up. I mean, that ball's.
Oof, I think that's going to roll out, though.
That was a big ball.
Started in.
That went OB? Ooh,
yeah,
he got a bad kick.
So we got two balls at 219 there, so one from each.
Both guys went 219. That's the ball flight that Josh wants to hit. I mean, that was a slider, but that had to have got a kick right. Wow. It's a game of inches. Because that was a bomb.
Oof.
Slider, kind of similar to Josh's ball right there. So that was the first time I saw Justin kind of hit a block right there where it was more of a cut than a draw. So
yeah, 152 club head there.
Look at that. Justin James, 152 miles per hour.
All in the quads. That's where it's all at.
So these guys are moving it. These are the fastest guys on the planet hitting golf balls right now. Good ball from Koch. This one's hugging down the left side. This one's going to be in play right down the left center. 220 miles per hour. That's going to be a nice ball. Yeah, I mean, you got to figure that's going to be it right in the 80s, right?
Yeah,
75, 80.
84.
379. I mean, we're like Rainman over here. 379 yards. So he matches Will Hogue as the longest drive in the quarterfinals. Ball 3 from Justin James is going to be OB right.
223.
Justin James
That's the hardest ball today.
Justin is at 223, so he's moving it. He is moving it. This is fun to watch. So it's really fun to watch from like 15 feet away, 20 feet away. These guys are so fast.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Josh Koch, ball number 3. Trying to work on building the 379. This one's going to be Obi left.
He matched the ball speed at
223.8. So both guys at 223.8 this set.
Out of bounds left.
He's getting after it now.
Yep. So. Kyle Berkshire, Landon Gentry are going to be matching up in the semifinals.
Oh, my
hold.
Lord.
This is very similar ball flight to Josh's in the first ball. This
There's
one
a
just started out
220.
down the right side with a little bit of a cut. It's going to be hugging the line. This one's going to be really close. Obi right.
Oh.
Wow. It's so close. Man,
Where'd that
Justin's
roll
hitting the
out
ball
at? Do we
really
know?
well right now. I mean, yeah, he's center punching these things.
Jeez.
So Will Hogue's going to match up either against Josh Koch or Justin James. Another flat ball flight.
Wow.
This one's just a beautiful ball. This
Wow.
one's right down the middle.
That has no spin.
Absolutely no spin at all. 220 miles per hour.
Jeez. That's
Right down the
I'm
middle.
going
And
with
you
the
know what?
first- I'm
If
going
there's a
384.
there's a hard spot right in the center at about 365. So if he hits that, that's going to roll. Yeah, 389.
389.
We called it. Look at this. You know, we walked the grid last night, and at about
360.
360, there's a hard pan for about 15 yards, and I'm pretty sure that Josh hit it right where that ball was at. You know, so
That boy, Josh.
hit bombs.corn.
Josh, slide to your right a little. Yeah, thank you.
Ooh, Justin,
Ooh.
good ball right here down the left side.
221.
Like I said, he probably carried it the same distance, just as long as he hits that hard spot in the middle of the grid at about 360. Here's rollout,
Ooh.
too. This one's right down the left center of the fairway at 221. 392,
Wow.
Justin James takes the lead by 3 yards.
392
Yes.
Man.
221 mile per hour ball speed.
These guys,
Justin James
as
on his
advertised.
5th ball. Putting it, these guys are just moving it. Great set. Koch Obi right. So this has definitely been the best set of the quarterfinals. Both guys are just sitting at 220, 223. Ashley James, hello. All right, this is the last ball of the quarterfinals. Justin James, 392. Josh Koch, 389. Ooh, good
Oh.
ball, too. This one's going to be Obi right. But Justin had a heck of a set right there. I mean, he probably averaged 221, 222 ball speed that entire set and got up to 152. But both guys with back-to-back, drives that were practically, within 5 yards of the center line. Obi right. Justin James is going to take the quarterfinal here.
Yep.
He's going to match up against Will Hogue. What a
matchup.
set.
What a matchup.
389 to 392. So
392
Josh
yards.
Koch with another great showing here. He wins event number 1 and puts up the second longest ball of the quarterfinal, and unfortunately goes up against the buzzsaw of Justin James.
But
Yeah.
Justin's very tough to beat when he's on, man.
Yep.
And the last few rounds in the 16, he was striking the ball very well.
Yep.
And he just carried it on to this match play, and that was impressive. That was fun to watch.
Absolutely. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to sign off now, because if anything's over an hour on the live feeds, then they'll cut us off. So we're going to come off. We're going to save this. We're going to post it on Instagram, and then we'll be back here in a few minutes for the semifinals. So you got Landon Gentry going up against Kyle Berkshire in semifinal number 1, and Will Hogue versus Justin James in semifinal number 2 at the PLDA event number 2.
393.
Oh, give me just, give me, yeah. Sorry, here. I mean, I literally need like one more minute. Yeah, give me, I literally, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. I'm just posting it, so I just didn't want the, all right. All right, we're ready. Yep. All right, guys, we're back. We're live at the PLDA event number 2, semifinals, Landon Gentry versus Kyle Berkshire. Will Hogue will be facing Justin James in semifinal number 2. Landon Gentry is going to tee off here first. 6 balls, alternate shot. Kyle Berkshire elects to go second. Landon Gentry, ball right down
ball.
The middle.
Got some backwind.
Yep. The wind's picked up a tad, so we might actually see a 400-yard ball is set. And Landon hit it right down the middle, kind of where that heart. 379 yards, Landon Gentry, so he's off to a good start.
79 yards.
Landon's looking good, and we just said it on the quarterfinal match. If you can carry it literally right down the middle of the fairway, about 365 yards, there's a hard spot about 10 yards wide where you're going to get some big numbers. OB left, Kyle Berkshire.
Out of bounds. Left.
All right. So once again, we are back. Semifinal number 1, Kyle Berkshire versus Landon Gentry. Landon, first ball out of the blocks, went 379 yards right down the middle. OB left. All right, we got some wind here.
Yeah, we might see a 400 ball coming up soon.
I think 400's in the mix. Did we get Landon's ball speed? I didn't look at his ball speed on the first ball.
His first one was 206.
All right, so Landon hit 206. Like I said, there's a little bit of wind. OB right, Kyle Berkshire. 221.9 ball speed. So for the people that are just coming in, Landon Gentry, first 2 balls, he's at 379. Kyle Berkshire is OB. Pounds it.
Ooh,
little slinger right there, as he would call it. Starts it out down the right side, draw, landing down there right about now.
Big bounce.
Big bounce, but said 140 club speed, 202 ball speed, so he hit that off the toe. 340.
340 yards.
All right, so Kyle has 4 balls left here. The wind's coming. It's more downwind now.
Yeah, we're about to see a big number here. That's my oof.
OB left.
Hold it a little bit.
Off just a tad.
Out of bounds, left.
Hello, everybody. We're live in Newton Grove, North Carolina at the One Stop Power Shop, PLDA event number 2, semifinal number 1, Landon Gentry, Kyle Berkshire. Landon is on his 4th ball, working with 379. Good ball here down the right side.
Slinger.
He likes it. He likes it.
212. That's
212 ball speed. This one's hugging down the left or the right side, but the good thing is he hit a draw. This one actually released too.
Yeah.
But I mean, as we've seen, the guys that can carry it about 360 right now, 389.
389 yards.
He's hitting the ball very well today.
He's hitting the ball well. He liked it too. That was 212 versus 206. So there's some rollout here now, and there's a little bit of wind behind our backs. Kyle Berkshire is OB left.
Out of bounds, left.
When we talked about, putting that first ball out in play, I mean, 379 is a good ball.
Yeah. No, it's you could tell he's swinging it freely right now, and he's just putting that middle of that face right on that ball. He's doing really well right now.
And Landon has the most experience out of all the guys here in the Final 8. He's been around since the mid-2000s. He's made the Final 8
just eating up
a couple times as well in the World
212.
Championships. And I said, good ball striker. It puts on a nice ball flight. This one's rolling forever,
Big
too.
bounce.
So, all right.
Staying in.
367. He took up a little bit too much real estate there.
67 yards.
All right, Kyle's down at his final 2 balls. The wind is picked up. If I was Kyle, I would aim out left and just hit a block. He hit that's what so that ball, he aimed out right and blocked it right. If he hits that same ball right there, that ball was gone.
Yeah. Showed 401 on the track, man.
Yeah. So. All right, Landon Gentry. Down to his last ball. Working 389 right now. Josh Koch went 389 in the last set, but lost to Justin James' 393. Obi left. All right, so Kyle's down to his last ball here. I said any strategy if I was Kyle, I would aim out left and just just block it.
Yeah, he's missing to the same side,
Yeah. So, because the last ball he hit was hammered.
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Jim. All right, Kyle Berkshire down to his last ball. Ooh, big ball. That one's going to go OB, though. Kyle hit it 225 miles per hour there.
Jeez.
Man, that was OB right. So, Landon Gentry is going to win.
Wow.
And Landon Gentry moves on to match number 7 with 389 yards.
Hey, Tommy. So,
that
there it was.
That would have been your 400 ball there.
No, that was, that would have gone. That would have gone 400.
Flew 390 according to TrackMan.
Yeah. Like I said, those numbers from Kyle, 151, 224. That boy. Landon, like you said, veteran. That was by far Kyle's best ball, but we would have, like I said, we're not on the tee box with him, but just based off of the way he hit the ball, in previous rounds, he got in a nice rhythm. Probably would have squared up the feet, potentially, aimed out left and just hit that. I mean, those last 2 balls that he hit were perfect ball flights.
Absolutely.
Great balls, All right, Landon Gentry's in the finals at the PLDA event. Number 2, Justin James, Will Hogue, semifinal number 2. And these guys have been in bloodbaths in the past against each other, just 2 studs. So these are always familiar faces in the semifinals and finals. So Landon Gentry is confirmed at 389. Kyle Berkshire went OB.
This wind's really starting to pick up now.
Yeah, the wind's picking up. So that's the perfect time to do it. Finals time,
Right.
Let's see some 400-yard drives here at the One Stop Power Shop.
I think Justin's going to hit 400 here, and I think Will's going to hit also 400.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah!
They're going to put on a show. They're both swinging it well. So.
Yep. Wow. All right. Just waiting for the grid to clear out here, and then we will have semifinal number 2 for you. Thank you, everybody, for coming on in. We're ready to roll. All right, semifinal number 2. Justin James is going to take the tee box first. 6 balls. No time clock. Just tee it up and let it fly. Last set between Justin James and Josh Koch was awesome. They were putting up some big numbers. They averaged probably about 221, 222 ball speed for their 12 balls. And Josh Koch went 389, and Justin got him on, I believe, on the 5th ball at 393.
Yeah.
All right, so Justin James, first to go, semifinal number 2. Whoever wins this set will go up against Landon Gentry in the finals at the PLDA event number 2. Ooh, this ball is hammered. This is kind of like Josh Koch's ball, the first ball. If this one holds on, it's going to be – this one's really close to the line.
Oh, I think it rolled out.
Justin James at 221. And went OB.
Out of bounds, right.
That was Josh Koch's exact same ball flight on his first ball. Just perfect. Perfect. Will Hogue, the pride of Memphis, Tennessee, a guy who can bench press a house and fights fires. OB right. So.
Out of bounds, right.
So. Look at Justin's calves. Like tree trunks.
Yeah.
Former professional baseball player as well.
I don't know how he puts pants or shorts on.
I don't know. Probably 2 feet at the same time. Or
at the same time.
Yeah, it's on his pants.
Just
2
jumps,
legs
just
at a time.
jumps in him.
Just jumps right into him. He is the equivalent of a unicorn.
Oof, same spot.
And that's the thing. When we say OB, these are not big OBs either. These are just, a degree off, just little bit, little bit off.
It's a fraction of a degree they missed by.
So, grid's 50 yards wide, right in the center of the tee box here. So, 25 yards on each side. This is a linea. This is a linea, as we say in baseball. Base it up the middle. It's going to roll for days, but it's going to be probably about 335, 340.
329.
329. It's a number. It's a number. It is a number.
In a
sometimes
in a
that's all that
boxing
matters.
match, that would have been like a backhand slap to the chest.
Yep. Yep. There's nothing. Yeah, they always say a miss hit at 329. Ooh.
Hang on.
Oh, it's a big ball. 221 right down the left side, and that's hot down that side as well.
I don't know.
Big numbers. 392. JJ is at 392.
Second round in a row.
Yes, sir. All right. And this will be good because now Mr. Will Hogue, yeah.
You just
with
edged
jokes.
him out by 62 yards.
Yeah. All right. This is actually I like seeing Will in this position because now he's just going to free up and let it rip. Oh,
blocked it.
Obi right. Good ball though. Good ball.
Got 215.7 ball speed.
That's in his voice. All right, so Justin James in the lead right now. As we say, Mr. Will Hogue, base it up the middle, put one in play. And now JJ is going to make him catch it. So Justin has 3 more balls left here. We're in semifinal number 2. Whoever wins this will face Landon Gentry in the finals. Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
It's just, the ball flight's beautiful, man. This one's right down the middle.
153 club
153. Justin's looking good, man.
That's a big, that release, too. That's their 400 right there.
394. All right, he's building by a couple yards.
94 yards.
Drip life, I love it. Houston Hares entered the chat room. Hey, Houston, we were talking about you earlier today about the 462-yard drive you had at the World Championships. That guy went 369, and this guy went, 465 and 469.
It's missing in the same spot.
Now this is the semifinals. We were talking about that earlier today, Houston. When you hit it 462, and then we went 65 and 469. Sorry. Smack Pappy hello. And happy birthday to Bobby Peterson. This is Bobby Peterson's beautiful 162-acre property that he's kindly donated his time and money and energy and given us the opportunity to compete Justin James, ball 5, semifinal number 2. JJ OB left, but he's looking good, man. He is absolutely moving at 151 miles per hour, so he's at 153 was his top. Kyle Berkshire had the fastest ball of the day at 225 on his last ball. And I said Kyle's last set, he hit the ball great. Was just off by just a smidgen. And at those speeds, you know.
Can't miss by a smidgen at those speeds.
Can't miss, you know. It's crazy. Oh, we miss you too, Houston. You sexy son of a gun. Will Hogue is going to be, that might be in play too, but a little thin. So Justin James is going to take this set, and he's going to make it to the final. So Justin James is going to be in the finals.
We got one ball left.
Oh. So
Justin
James and Landon Gentry, but Justin's just going to head for
No,
final.
he's got one more ball. He picked it up.
Oh, he picked it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he has one more ball. Okay. Will's got one more. Okay.
Will hit his ball.
Got it. All right, so Will's got one more ball. He tricked us. He did a magic trick where he put the ball in his pocket.
Yeah. He's switching it out for a different ball.
He is. Got rocket fuel in it. Oof, good ball. This one's just going to stay OB left, but that one's right down the left side, but he hit a draw there. But Justin looks awesome, man. He looks really good. All right, so Will's down to his last ball. You can cut the tension with a knife here.
Oh, if it hangs on.
That's the Josh Koch ball there too.
Bird.
Man, it's just starting out right with just a little cut. That one's gonna go B, but that was a big ball from Will. That was 219.4 miles per hour. Confirmed OB. So Justin James is in the finals against Landon Gentry.
With a drive of 394 yards, Justin James moves on to the semi-final match.
Good set, kid.
Gentry.
JJ's dialed in. I remember it was 2017, and you know how I'm kind of a jokester. I was trying to talk so much shit to Justin, and he just had nothing. He didn't listen to anything I said. Nothing. He had the greatest poker face, and so determined. So, he gets in competition. Dude's a beast. So, very focused human being, and a very good guy. We're ready to go, man. Right into the finals. All right, so we're in the finals. Landon Gentry, Justin James. Two former world number ones going up against each other.
What did he say?
So Justin James came back, confirmed at 395 yards. So we're in the finals. Final set, Justin James.
Drive is confirmed at 395 yards.
That's far.
We're gonna go. We are seeing some missiles right now. We might have 2-3 miles per hour of wind, downwind right now. There's nothing crazy.
Now, would you say this would help Landon downwind?
Well, right now Landon's carrying it far enough to where he's getting a lot of rollout. So he his last ball that he hit really well was 212 ball speed, but it was just a perfect ball flight, got it on the ground. He was carrying it far enough, and his landing angle is really good. So, when you have a good landing angle, that ball keeps moving once it hits the ground and gets more rollout. So, Landon's going to have to win on the ground in order to win this, if both guys hit good balls. So, like I said, you asked Dave Mobley about the ground. That's his best friend. So Mobley's got 2 world championships, one in the Open division and Masters division. He was the master of using the ground as his friend and being able to shape shots in all different types of conditions. So, and like I said, Landon Gentry is just extremely efficient. Like I said, 210, 212 guy that just flights it really well, puts a lot of balls in play. So Justin James is going to go first here in the finals at the PLDA event number 2. the 2017 world champ. Eyeing the grid. Nice tempo, big ball. Big ball right here from Justin James. Holy
There's
shit.
The fastest.
There it is. We talk about ball number one.
And that release.
That ball was freaking pumped. 225 miles per hour right there by the former world number one, 2017 world champ. 407, Justin James. First ball of the competition, over 400 yards.
Jeez. Well, Landon's got some work to do.
Landon's got his hands full.
225.
Megan,
Jeez.
I know you're watching. Landon just told a joke. He's got his hands full. That ball is. Here, I'm gonna block this so they can't hear what I'm saying on the YouTube channel. That ball was fucking ripped.
You could still hear that, but that was good.
That ball was sick. Absolute nuke. That ball was hit so hard. I mean,
do you capitalize on that? What do you do? Does it go better than that?
I would just walk off.
Was that,
it was like the old mic drop. I mean, he went 225 right down the frickin' middle of the fairway. So.
What do you do from here?
Justin, he can build on it, but 225. That was spin, launch, everything about that drive was perfect. And that's another good ball. That one's probably 390. So
216,
I was talking to the GOAT earlier today, Mr. Zubak, and he was asking about guys who look good, and I said in the round of 24 that Justin looked the best in that round.
Yep.
387. So there it is. We said about 390 at 387. It was a miss hit at 387. So 216 mile per hour ball speed. So, but yeah, Justin looked the best in the round of 24, and then Berkshire looked really good in the round of 16. And Landon's just been Mr. Consistency all day, just hitting great balls, hitting a lot of balls in play. But when you have to hit, I remember when I was talking to Justin about 2017, I'm like, dude, why would you let me go first? Just put a ball like that I can't even catch, put me to sleep. And I think it might actually relax you. Like if he's used to being in the hammer spot. He's number one in the world, with the hammer being the second guy going. But you hit that first ball out in play. He was nice and relaxed and sat at 225 there.
Jeez.
Oh, he is just putting on a fucking stripe show. Sorry.
It's the same spot every time. Wow.
That was a good ball there for Justin. I'm going to say that's 395.
220.
That was 395. 387 again.
387 yards.
Yeah, so 220 ball speed from Justin James.
Just laying it on right now. He's just laying it on.
He's on fire. He's got 3 balls in play. His worst ball is 387. 407, longest ball of the tournament by 11 yards. Kyle Berkshire with 396 in the round of 16. Good ball from Landon Gentry here.
Very good ball.
Little right to left. Took up a little real estate. I'm going to say that's going to be in the mid-70s.
Big hop.
I'm going to say that'll be in the mid-70s. 212 ball speed, too.
Oof.
358, yeah.
Kind of fell out of the sky there.
Little too much real estate taken up there. Too much right to left. And like I said, right now Justin is just putting it on a string right now. Hitting balls 130 to 150 feet in the air with no spin, and they are dead straight. This is the final. OB left. So Landon has 3 more balls to go. 225.6 miles per hour from Justin James.
Wow.
So, as expected, him and Berkshire and Koch went up to 23, I think, today.
Yep.
As far as ball speed. 224.6, but who's counting? All right. Landon Gentry, 3 balls to go. OB left. All right, so JJ's down to his final 2 balls. We're just doing alternate shot right now, and we just talked about it. It's a lot more fun right now. We're doing this for YouTube. Kyle Berkshire is going to donate the money that he makes off of the ad revenue to put back into the PLDA. it's a lot of fun coming to these events. You know, we've had 2 so far where Bobby Peterson and the family have taken care of us. We don't have to worry about food or drinks, and can hit as many golf balls as we want and get to compete. OB left.
226.
226. Like I said, Justin hasn't stepped
Good
off the gas
Lord.
either. So 226.1, and those are
What
those
those
are
balls
the
do
top
to
flight
you?
balls from 2015. So
What did those balls do?
those
though?
Volvics, that probably would have been a 229, 230 with a
Yeah.
Volvic golf ball.
Absolutely.
So, all right, Gentry down to his final 2 balls. All right, we're down to the final balls of the tournament. 2 balls to go. There is a team event after this. Justin James working at 407. Longest ball of the day by 11 yards. So OB left.
222.
Well, like I said, tough to build off a ball that you just you nuke the
Yeah.
first ball of the set. So Justin with just a great tournament today,
Amazing.
and he fought back because he had to win the
He had
last
to-
2
yep.
sets in order to get into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, he decided to turn it up right when
turned it up
when he
and-
started facing me, and I started to hit balls in play, and he got me by 3 yards, and he just didn't turn around. He just went off the rest of this time.
And Landon Gentry down to his last ball.
Ooh,
Big
it's
ball.
turning.
Hey, it's a high ball. He hit it good. But 198 miles per hour
Hit a
ball
sprinkler
speed. Yeah,
head.
Justin's like, come on. So Justin went 225. Landon went 198. So, but Justin James is going to be the winner of event number 2 at the Professional Lawn Drivers Association here at the One Stop Power Shop at Newton Grove.
369.
369 yards from Landon Gentry.
Congrats.
Justin James giving a hug to Bobby Peterson. Bobby Peterson's birthday today. This is his 162-acre farm that, like I said, he's donated to let us compete this year.
That boy.
And,
Way to hit, man. That was fun.
the former number 1 in the world and world champion ends up winning